Greetings, everyone out there on YouTube. Glad to be sharing your mind space with you. And I had some thoughts on some shamanic stuff, I guess. In particular, shamanic tools. Things like ayahuasca, uh, magic mushrooms, as we call them today, peyote, cannabis. And all these things allow us to look deeper into our minds and experience things in a very direct and personal way. And all this stuff, like all these things, substances, plants, you know, they're all illegal in our world today. Not because they're dangerous physically. I mean, I guess they're not really even that dangerous mentally, as long as you're educated and prepared for what you can experience and you can accept what you experience. So they're not all that dangerous, but they're dangerous to the culture and the control structures that exist. They threaten those immensely. That's why they're illegal. That's why they're dangerous. That's why there's all this propaganda out there that says that these things are bad and wrong and we should avoid them, and it's all very, very evil stuff. From what I've experienced, no, it's completely normal to want to maybe partake in the use of these things. They've been used for thousands and thousands of years by people, by shamans, to gain insight, to gain knowledge, wisdom, to get that new perspective on life, and to help build a better community. And because it's been made illegal or demonized in our world today, we've fallen into that pattern of being controlled and not thinking for ourselves. At least the vast majority of people. I mean, if you're watching this, I'm not saying you've necessarily had an experience with a psychedelic, but at least your mind is open. And for me, I have found these things to be very helpful. That they are definitely tools to help us learn. And they help, I think, speed up the learning process immensely. And I think that's very important, because the situations that we find ourselves in today, in our world at the moment, we're raping the planet, polluting it to no end, killing ourselves, killing all other life without regard. We have no respect for any of it. And if we keep on this path, it's not going to be pretty. I don't really want to think about it. I mean, no one wants to imagine a world in which humanity has ruined the planet. And I think a good way that we can help avoid this is by using these tools. Because we will learn quickly. And we will be able to bring back new ideas, new thoughts, new ways of thinking to benefit ourselves, benefit the planet, and create that better world that we need. And yes, the time to, we don't have the time to dilly-dally around anymore. This is serious, serious stuff that's going on. We are in desperate need of a new way of thinking and being and just existing. And these tools will help us. That's what they're there for. They're tools. They'll help us build these new structures that we need. Or maybe they won't build new structures. Maybe that's the point, is taking down the old ones and replacing it with something new. But that is for certain. Something new will replace what is here already. And, it doesn't mean that we all need to go out there and take psychedelics and trip out and all that. No. But if a person feels the call and they feel the urge to explore into the mind, I can't think of really any better tools besides these plants and fungi for doing that. Yeah, meditation helps, but meditation with these tools is so much more powerful. You will learn so much more in such a short period of time. You won't be able to, it's unbelievable what you can learn in a few hours from these things. And if we can start to accept them as the tools that they are and use them as they are meant to be used, I think it's just one thing of many that we will need to help walk into the future with the brightest possible light that we can. It'll help us shine out that light that we need to, and give us that creative power that we need in these times. And with all these people that are scared of psychedelics and afraid of them and think, oh, you should not use them, and they're just the hippies and all that jazz, whatever. If fine, you don't need to take it. You don't need to go look into the mind and see that stuff. You don't need to see that you're really not in control, because that's what it is. People need to think they're in control. Well, people have this desperate need to think that somehow, yes, they have power over other people's lives, over their life, over this, that, and the other thing. And it scares them to think or to realize that no, we really don't have that much control, or at least not nearly as much as we think. But anyways, we can use the tools that are in front of us. We can build that better tomorrow a little bit quicker, a little bit more conviction, a little bit more spirit. Get that human spirit in there. That's what we need. And I can't think of anything more human than looking into the imagination and seeing what's going on in here. That's what's important. So anyways, if you have any thoughts on this, leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Yeah. Peace, love, and light.